Hello, good morning, dear children. How are you? Hope you all are fine and enjoying the online class from your home. Welcome back to Mssklr Samaja Digital Classes. Class 4th Standard, Subject EVS, Topic Climate and Seasons. Dear students, in today's class, let us know about climate and seasons. Climate and weather. Weather refers to the atmospheric condition of a particular place and a particular time. When we say how hot it is today or it is cloudy today, we are talking about the weather. Climate can be best described as a tropical weather conditions of a place over a long period of time. Example, if a place continuously warm and dry, the climate of an area is said to be warm and dry climate. Climate conditions can change for shorter period of time. Those short time periods are called seasons. A person who studies weather and makes weather forecast too is called a meteorologist. The climate of a place determines its plant and animal life. Crops grown, animals found, people who live there, and so on. Living things adapt themselves to the climate of a place. People living in extremely cold regions include a lot of fat in their food, which provides their body the heat to survive such extreme cold condition. They also wear thick and warm clothes to protect themselves from the cold. Desert climate. It is tropical, very hot during the day and very cold at night. People living in desert wear light cotton clothes during the day to keep their body cool and woolen clothes during the cold nights. They also have to cover their head in the daytime to prevent a heat stroke. Factors affecting climate. How far it is from the equator. The equator is an imaginary line that divides the earth into two equal halves. It is the hottest active equator and becomes cooler as one goes away from the equator. How far it is from the equator, how near far it is from the sea. And what is the altitude of the place, how high it is. Places situated higher on hills and mountains have a cooler climate than those in the plains. The Indian climate and season. India has three main seasons. The Indian climate and season. India has three main seasons. Summer, monsoon, that is rainy, and winter. However, there are also some parts of the country that experience spring and autumn season too. Summer season. Summer season in India starts from mid-March to mid-June. It is extremely hot during the season since the sun is brightest. Days are longer and nights are shorter in summer. You know children, the hottest months in India are May and June. Now, weather has changes frequently. The hottest month in India are it to start from April, May and June. The northern plains plateaus, and deserts experience maximum heat during this season. Places near the sea are naturally cooler. It gets cooler as we go a little higher on hills and mountains. This is why people often visit hill stations such as Mssuri, Shimla, Ooty, and Nainital. It is pleasant and cooler during the day. During the day, hot winds called Lu blow across the desert region and the northern plains. Many people die of heat stroke due to this intensive hot wind. Dust storms and sandstorms form when strong winds cause dust to rise higher in the air, thereby resulting in much destruction and damage. And sometimes during the northern plains. Sometimes the northern plains and the northern mountains experience strong winds and hailstorms during summer. These occur when masses of cold air meet masses of moist air. During the storms, hail or balls of ice called hailstones. Hail or balls of ice called hailstones fall in huge quantity. Many times hailstones damage property and people lives. Rainy season or monsoon. In India, the rainy season begins in the mid-June and goes on until the end of September. Moisture-laden winds blew over the Indian Ocean and the Arabian Sea, reach the western coastal region around June, cause heavy rainfall along the coast. These are called monsoon winds and bring dark clouds and causing rainfall all over India. Agriculture. Being the main occupation in India, we are dependent on monsoon rains throughout the year. However, there are times when there is too much rain and too much rains destroy crops. Another time where there is no rainfall at all, causing drought. In India, the coastal region and Himalayas receives heavy rainfall, whereas Rajasthan and some parts of Gujarat receives very poor rain. Cyclones. Cyclone causes damage to life and property. The deltas of Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri have been affected by cyclonic storms. Autumn season. The autumn season comes after the monsoons just before the winter season sets in. Autumn is also known as fall as trees shed their leaves during autumn. The weather is cool and pleasant. Winter season. Starting from November, in India experience winter season until February. The days are shorter and nights are longer. The mountains Himalaya receives heavy snowfall in this season. The northern plains too experience extreme cold during the winter months. See in this picture, children, the northern plains too experience extreme cold during the winter months. The desert region. In the desert region, the days are very pleasant but nights are very cold. The coastal region experience pleasant climate. Spring season. Spring season, also known as the golden season, follows the winter season. Spring season begins with the Basant Panchami festival. Spring begins with the Basant Panchami festival. See in this calendar. Spring season is marked by pleasant weather when all the trees and plants are in bloom. When the crops ripen and the fields look golden with crops ready for harvesting. Nature looks its best during this season. Points to remember. Weather is the atmospheric condition of a place at a particular time. Climate is average atmospheric condition of a place over a long period of time. Weather changes frequently. The location of a place, including the distance from the equator, its temperature, rainfall, and the direction of wind blowing in that region determine the climate of a place. India experiences three main seasons: summer, monsoon, and winter. The summer season is from mid-March to mid-June. It is hot and dry. The monsoon season is from mid-June to mid-September. The monsoon is not evenly disturbed in India. The winter season is from November to February. There is thick fog in many parts of North India. Tamil Nadu gets heavy rainfall in winter. Just after the winter season ends and before summer starts, most places experience spring. Many trees and plants bear new leaves and flowers. Just after the monsoon ends and before winter starts, most places experience autumn. The trees shed their leaves to get ready for winter. Every season has its own beauty. Thank you everyone for watching.